Linda's sipping her coffee.
Trying to get something to go in. I look terrible, people. You're just gonna have to deal with the real me.
Right?
I've had a very bad day. Well, I don't know if it's so bad. If it wasn't just, a lot going on. A lot going on. Hello, Mary, Samara, Perry. How are y'all doing? A1. Oh, Truth Monsters in the house. What up, buddy?
Football.
Huh?
Truth
The
Monsters
Raiders.
kickoff.
Wow. I did football again. Well, guess what? There's another sport Linda don't know too much about.
Right.
Nat Scat, how you doing?
Truth Monster. What do you
There's
think about Andrew Luck retiring?
wait for the answer. Hey, Dark Side of the Moon. How you doing, sweetie?
Oh my gosh.
Is he going to answer you? We're definitely waiting. Tick tock. Jeopardy song. Jeopardy song. Look, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Oh, Linda's in the mood. Watch out.
Yeah, I've kind of had a lot of anxiety going on, a lot of really stressful things going on. My daughter went to jail, came out of jail. Yep, got a goddamn jailbird for a kid. I'm so redneck, I'm redneck. No, my daughter was naughty. And she's 34 years old, so she got a parking ticket a ticket, traffic ticket. So rather than pay a fine, the judge is out here, they're into in the summer, clean up the highways, all that kind of stuff. So she got STS, it's called sentence to serve. But she didn't go for her weekend. She was supposed to go a Saturday and a Sunday, would have took care of her 2 tickets that she had. But no, she didn't do that. So then she had a warrant for her arrest. So there's no fine, there's no bail. You just have to sit there for 3 days. So if you're not going to do your time or do what you're supposed to, then you go do your time. So that's what she did. And let me see what else happened. Woke up with a migraine, had a migraine for 3 days, and there you go. I'm done complaining.
Wow.
Hey, life is real over here. Yeah, no, it's not bad. You're right, Perry, because I've had headaches for weeks. I still have it. It's on this side of my face. I don't know if you can tell, but this side of my face is it feels like it sags when I get a migraine. It just does. And the lights are killing me, but they were way worse today. And they were terrible, terrible yesterday. I couldn't even it was bad. But what's up, A1? Linda, Denise, everyone. We gonna do this or whistle Dixie? We ain't gonna whistle Dixie. Okay, we're talking about triggers today. So you don't think I just gave you some?
Linda's on the roll.
I gave you some.
I don't even think she needs me today.
I honestly gave you some triggers. So I was so anxious and so upset that I actually felt sick. And I think my headaches are created from the anxiety because migraines go along with anxiety and stress. That's a proven scientific fact for you. And so that's probably why I've had migraine for the last 3 days, because the stress has been so bad. It actually makes me sick to my stomach. And it don't take much. When I'm feeling this already and then something else comes around, it's like the whole world's caving in on you. Well, the whole world caved in on me this morning, and now I'm just doing the after effects. Like I'm acting stupid. Like I'm am I kind of like rattling and rambling and not making much sense about shit? And always in a hurry to try to get it done.
Is not watching this channel. You can cuss. Oh shit.
Who is that? But everything today has been, since it's just been rushed. Everything's rushed. There's not enough time in the day for me, and I'm not getting anything done, and I'm really down on myself for not doing it. So that's how my anxiety's been treating me today. How's yours today?
Triggers are weird.
Yeah.
I cuss away. Girl, you don't understand. We're a bunch of sailors, me and Linda. Like,
Yeah. Oh, every other word. My daughter tells me that she's never heard anybody say one particular word in one sentence so many times ever.
my husband's mom has her best friend is named Linda.
Oh, she froze.
She cussed 4 times in all of her 65 years or whatever. So she was really pissed off at her son-in-law one day, and she was telling my mother-in-law all about it. So my mother-in-law is telling us the story. It's like, yeah, all of a sudden Linda's like, that fucker mother just really made me mad. And Pat was like, what the hell is a fucker mother? She's like, you mean mother? I'm like, oh yeah. I learned how to really cuss way back in the day.
Hi, Catnet, sweetie. How are you?
Oh, Catnet.
Yeah. So what are some of you guys' triggers out there? What triggers you, Catnet? What gets you anxious?
I don't know. I mean,
somebody can say it.
Most people have the same triggers as far as like money and health and work and all that, whatever. That's common. The difference becomes when you're so invested in your thoughts that it just takes over everything else.
Yep. That's what mine is today. Everything.
Like for me, one of my personal triggers is anything having to do with my side of the family. Like I avoid them like the plague, and I'm okay with saying that. I do it. Everybody I know, everybody that knows me knows that.
Yep.
So exploring the story of the murder that took place down the street from me as a kid, like put me in that neighborhood and with that crap. And Tuesday night, like I filmed it yesterday. So Tuesday I did all the research on it or whatever. So Tuesday night, I had this horrible dream about being down there and all this stuff. So last night I was afraid to go to sleep because I didn't want to have no more of them stupid ass dreams about that.
Yeah.
So that's one of my big ones.
So then you don't sleep
because
you're living in the past. You're going back to your childhood, back to that age, back to everything that happened then, and it brings you right back to that. Oh, I got a fight or flight syndrome, So yeah, and then you don't sleep. See, now all I want to do is sleep.
Yeah.
To make it go away. But I know there's other ways to work through your anxiety, or to, when like what you're doing, when you went back into it's a therapy. It is kind of a therapy, whether you want to admit that or not, going back.
Well, yeah,
dealing with it.
Exposure therapy, that's great, but I will do anything in my power to not be exposed to that. I don't even like to drive through the neighborhood. I don't like to go down there. And here we have this ice cream place that is specific to us in St. Louis. And like everybody and their brother goes there. And it's like, it's the shit. And when we go down there, it's just a minute from where all this, where I grew up.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm a nervous wreck when we're down there getting freaking ice cream. Like, that should be great.
Are you afraid you're going to see somebody you knew friend or family? Is that what it is? And you just don't want to deal with that?
Even down at our family business, one of our customers is the city of St. Louis. And I have relatives that work for the city of St. Louis. And they come in and buy stuff. And there's been a couple city trucks that pulled in before, and I thought they were people I knew, and I would like hide. Like, nope, I'm not talking to them.
Oh yeah, well, I've done that too. I've like, I wonder if that person recognizes who I am, and go on by them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I've done that too. Yeah. So, Harry says it's PTSD. Oh no, Samara, she is triggered from a form of PTSD. I wonder what that, because I got PTSD too. Yeah. And that I just started developing. I've always been anxious, like all my life, always been that person that was afraid to go somewhere, by myself, or being embarrassed. That's the social anxiety in me, where I'm afraid I'm going to be embarrassed, and then the panicking is like, oh my gosh, if I go out there, something's bad's going to happen to me, And I thought that for a long time because of where, when I moved from Minnesota to New Jersey, and New York is right there. And oh my gosh, I'm a small town girl, and oh Lord, first thing I hear is somebody getting shot in their head as they're going to work. That freaked me out. I wasn't afraid to go anywhere. I would have took a baby doll with me, but I had a little girl at the time, so one of my children, so she had to go to the store with me. I felt perfectly safe. I went and got therapy then. That's when I had my first bout of therapy, and a paper bag with me. So I've been there, and I've know how to kind of calm that stuff down now. But the PTSD is, yeah, that's where the anger comes out in you, and you feel like you just, I mean, that's not good. That's hard. I wonder how you deal with that, Samara. I need to know how to deal with that. We'll probably cover that, I'm sure. Won't you think, Denise?
Oh, I'm sure.
And Catnip avoids family situations.
Amen.
Yeah, and Perry's money. Money bothers Perry.
Well,
And
everybody.
school starting Nat's
My youngest son right now wants to become an exchange student in Japan. He's like, all right, let's fill out all this stuff. I'm like, fabulous, let's do that. Well, what he omits to tell me is there's a $500 deposit just for the application. Yeah, it's due on Monday. Hey, guess what? Could you fill me in on that part a minute ago?
He wants to go to Japan.
He wants to be an exchange student.
And how are you feeling about that, Mom?
Gavin, the second Gavin can get out of this house, Gavin will travel the world. He's always been that guy.
And he'll be okay. You'll be okay with that.
I won't be okay with that, but what can I do to stop him?
Yeah, that's a part of being a parent. And Nat Scat, I'm just going to call you Nat, okay? Because I can't say all that together tonight for some reason. It doesn't come out correct, so I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just going to say I'll call you Nat tonight. Says school starting back with my kids, and it's causing a lot of anxiety for you. Yes, I bet it does. And I used to get that too. Oh my gosh, I hated that. It was like, are they going to be okay? Are they going to have people bullying them? And this was way back 34 years ago. You know what I'm saying? 30 years, even less than that, 25 years. And that was always bad for me. Some people like to sleep.
Not me.
I don't think yep, you're right. Dark side of the moon. Don't think when you're sleeping. You get up and it's all back on you again. Sorry, I didn't know I wrote that wrong. What did she write wrong? Oh, I don't know what you wrote wrong. Sounded okay to me. But everybody's, pretty much either, they all got the same,
everybody
things in your life.
Everybody just money in general sucks. Let's be real. But being slapped with a $500 bill, I didn't see coming my way. I'm like, oh gosh, damn. So right now it's like, what? It's like, son, I like the lights on. Just saying, like, call me crazy, but
yeah.
There are common threads. Oh, don't worry, Samara. We knew what you meant.
Yeah, now I know it.
You're dyslexic.
I'm dyslexic. I was just going to say, I'm dyslexic, so I thought it looked right to me. So, what the hell? Barry hates bills. Yeah. But do you get the bills make you anxious, but does it make your life really bad? I mean, does it interfere with your everyday life? I mean, because a lot of people get
normal, like what people, bills to me would be like what I would consider normal anxiety. And for whatever reason, God planned this to where every single bill that we have in the month is due within 8 days of each other. So it's like you're living high on the hog for a few weeks and then bam, what I
smashed. Yeah, I get that.
Worked and so that week just sucks. But that's normal. That's the part in the being an adult brochure they didn't tell you about. That right. Bills and it's gonna suck. They don't tell you that.
Right. And some people, well, what I'm trying to say here basically is that there are normal anxieties, like, oh, you're gonna start a new job, you're a little bit nervous. Oh, I got to pay the bills. Do I have enough money? That's something that kind of occurs, throughout. But like things that like debilitate you, like you're going through with going back to your school, back to that time of your life that you just want to avoid. You totally want to get away from that. Catnip too, you're avoiding that, you know what I'm saying? That you
Because
go back to that.
childhood is one of my biggest, and
Yeah,
that kicks off everything else. Because if something else happened that even for a second makes me remember how, makes me feel anything like I did at that moment, whether it's intentional or not, which it's not usually intentional from somebody else, but it will kick on and that's it. I'm done. I'm out. I can't.
yeah. So then what happens to your thoughts? Like for me, you can see I get real like confused, or I want to talk a lot, but I really ain't making sense on everything I'm saying. I'm just kind of goofy, which is kind of funny, but it's a little more
It really
intentional.
depends. I can go get Wayne and he could tell you there's been times I don't speak for a few days. Like I just like because I can't because I don't
Right.
know what the fuck to say if I'm being honest.
Hmm.
Like he can be like, "Oh, what's wrong?" Like, I don't even know how to put it into words, brother. You know what I mean? Like I got nothing for you. So there's those are all like the personal triggers, and everybody's got different ones, and that's okay. The hardest part is trying to figure out. One is identifying them
Right.
because I
That's
have
what I'm saying.
some that are not related to those people and those events and all that mess. And still to this day, every time I turn around, I think, oh God, like I pick up on different things. So really paying attention to yourself and knowing, because I mean, at 42 years old, I know what anxiety feels like. I can
Right.
feel it come in, whether sorry, I can feel it coming, whether it's
It's
actually like
okay.
trigger, like, kids making me crazy, bills, whatever, or if it's something that's, like invisible to me, like invisible to everybody else, but it's real to
Right.
me. You can feel it coming. So identifying when those feelings kind of pop off and
Right.
identifying what's making you kind of go that way is going to help you a lot with like coping skills. And once, enacting coping skills to know when
That's right. So that's where I come in with a
it
little.
just
Come in with go ahead. You cut out. So say what you said because you cut out.
oh, I didn't mean, I think I was done.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make because you did. I just was gonna say, well, I think everybody should get like a notebook. We all have a notebook, and maybe during the next couple days, Friday to Sunday, let's kind of see what we can come up with for your own self if you want to do it, and see what anxiety comes, what's triggering it, what is it, your own thoughts you think, or is it something that happened, or is it just something you couldn't control, you know what I mean? So we can help identify what brings on the certain anxiety, because there's anxiety comes with a lot of different tags. There's social anxiety, there is anxiety that is like the normal brain. Oh, you got to start a new job, you're a little bit nervous. Well, I can't even tell you, I got them all written down, but because I have all this anxiety, I can't even remember them, let alone pronounce them. I'm sure Denise knows. Maybe she can name them. But there's ones that come with panic attacks. There's anxiety that comes with other physical ailments like migraine headaches, urination, diarrhea, constipation, stomach, problems, heart beating real
Yeah,
fast,
stomach problems. Oh yeah, stomach problems are the worst. Am I echoing?
Yeah, you're not echoing, but you're kind of cutting out like every little bit there. That just started. I don't know.
Is that better?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can keep talking. That's the only way I can tell, I guess.
No shit.
But I mean, I think if we all just took the time to write down throughout the, you might not have any, which would be great. That would be wonderful. But if you like, maybe you're in a store and all of a sudden you get like a panic attack, or for something, so your mind wanders off and you start feeling sad for some reason, or anything like that. You could be sitting here and just, I mean, it's happened to me. I've sat here and all of a sudden I just start crying. I'm like, what is so sad about that TV show? Nothing, but it brought something in me that cried, and I never really knew what it was. But just to keep track of that kind of stuff can also help you to learn how to control it.
Yeah.
So if we maybe want to take the time to do that, I mean, write down your physical and your mental thoughts, just a brief thing. If you don't want to, you don't have to share it, but I think that'd be a good idea.
For a personal thing, just
Mhm.
for your own good, like being honest with yourself and identifying what's going on.
Yep, that's what I mean.
I am with you 1,000% when I am wound up, and especially before we actually got my medication, or otherwise I would be batshit crazy. My
Yeah.
stomach, like if I could chew a piece of gum and I would feel sick to my stomach. So, and
The stomach thing is a big thing.
want to go do stuff. The family wants to go to dinner, and I did not want to eat because I knew what was going to happen, and then we're going to have to stop 6 times on the ride home, or I'm not going to be able to leave the restaurant because I can feel it coming. Like it is horrible, horrible, horrible.
Yes.
And it is all linked to your melon, believe it or not. So
yeah, I won't leave the house. If I get bad stomach aches, I'm afraid to leave my house because I don't know if it's just going to go away or if I'm going to be in the restroom going this way and the other way. Because that happens to me. I get that a lot. And that's also caused by stress and anxiety. So
it's the same hormone that controls it all, which is beautiful.
Yeah,
thank
and
Mother Nature.
Like anyone says, journaling is very good. I definitely journal. I have a million notebooks. You have no idea. My whole life's been written on it.
Yeah,
if people come in here and see this, they would think
yes, Mary. I feel sometimes that my heart, like I can hear my heart. I feel like my heart's going to come out of my ears because I feel like it's so loud and crazy and just all and it's deafening. It's the weirdest thing. So yeah, I feel you on that 100%.
Yeah, I don't get that no more. I used to have that. That's when I carried a paper bag because my heart would beat.
If I were to breathe into a paper bag, I would die like that. And my friend, no way. Last time I was in IOP, which is an intensive outpatient program, was just a few years ago. And this gal came in to kind of practice with us on controlled breathing. I had to get up and leave the room. Like I was hyperventilating. I was out. I was done. I'm like, I'm going home. When that bitch is in here, I will be back because I can't do this. Like it was not good for me at all.
Yep,
I'm not annoying, Catnip.
No, they're not. I was right on. I want her to do that. You write as long as you want. Have you ever seen some of the stuff I've written? And yours will probably be spelled right and have punctuation in it. Mine is never, okay? Mine looks like a continuous sentence.
When do an ASMR on typing? Because I shit you not, it is just whack-a-mole. It's boom, boom. And she's making faces the whole time.
I'm just learning something new. This is new.
Linda just needs to do ASMR on that.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll get some. Yeah, but no, I like. You want to know something, people? I like when people open up and what. See, when I'm embarrassed, so I'm laughing. What the hell are you doing? I don't know. I was going to say, I like when people write long things. It don't matter how long it is. If it's how you feel, I like when people are honest. To me, you find a lot of fake people on this kind of stuff. And I think we got a lot of really honest, open people that are not judgmental. It's safe when you talk to us, you know what I mean? Especially like in Discord, there's always, we can always get on a call privately. You can talk there. So we're there if you ever want to DM us and talk. Definitely got an ear, you know what I mean? I've told Catnip this before. I definitely have an ear for you. I have an ear for everybody. But it is a safe place with us. We're never going to say nothing, But I want everybody to feel comfortable saying how they feel, doing what they want. And like I said, if you don't want to share the next 3 days of what triggers you, that's fine. But it might be a good way for you to keep for yourself, Just, yeah, I think it's a good idea. I've been kind of doing it myself. That's why I'm, because I really don't notice sometimes when I'm being that way. I don't notice when I turn angry in an instant and I snap at somebody for no reason.
You know what is that sometimes I want to be left the fuck alone.
Me too.
Other times you cannot be close enough to me, and there is no rhyme or reason. Like
Right.
it's just like I either need you in my bubble or I need you clear across the goddamn country. Like
Right.
you know, like one or the other.
Right.
So
And me, I'm clingy. I like people. I'm like, oh my God, if they're not talking to me, oh my God, they're not answering. I'm like, oh my God, they hate me. That's how I get. I'm really very sensitive about that stuff. And it's been like that way for like the last 10 years for me. But before that, I was like, get away, get away, get away, get away.
Listen,
I'm not really, I don't
think
clingy, but
that you're
I don't mean like, oh my God, you know, that kind of, I guess I use the
I
wrong
know
word. Yeah.
I'm more
Right. If somebody don't answer me, I'm like, oh my God, they hate me. Oh, what did I do? Did I say, oh, maybe I said that. Whoops. God, I'm whipping my own glasses off. Maybe I said something wrong, you know?
I love you. I care.
Well, I love you too. Don't do that. I do that. What? I can't read tonight because my eyes are really,
Mary,
Mary. I'm going to
no,
my
I think
Oh,
another
yeah. Well,
one thing that can exacerbate triggers is spending too much time alone. You got too much time in your own thoughts. Like you can just sit there and let your mind wander and do whatever. So, I personally am thankful for the YouTube communities I have found because even though I might be physically, in my home alone or wherever I am in the car alone,
yeah.
I have that connection to all of you guys and all the communities I found. And that has been kind of somewhat a life changer because even though I've kind of found myself kind of in this little in my own head at times, I still have, Linda and I have this thing, and I would kind of encourage anybody else in the room to kind of make your morning buddy. Whoever
Yeah.
wakes up first, text the other one, like, hey, how are you doing today?
Yeah.
And, we could be busy.
Up your
And
phone.
if Linda doesn't get hold of me by noon, or I don't hear back by noon, I'm calling everybody. Where the fuck is Linda? So I think that's really cool. So
Yeah, I do too. Like you called me to encourage me to do my picture, which I know I haven't done yet, but I kind of got a kind of a good excuse. It's not, and no excuses are really kind of like assholes. But, well, it's not a really. I have my daughter started a job, so I was babysitting all day today, and today was the day I was going to do it. But I'm free tomorrow, and I got my little setup, and I really think I'm going to be getting it done. So I'm going to try. Oh, here's my little thing. I'll even show you. See, here's my little thing to put my camera on right here. And hopefully I will be doing it because I know I promised and I don't want to, I'm not that kind of person. I really kind of want to do it because you've been asking and I really appreciate you even asking. But anyway, on down the line, I look like hell today, don't I? I really just got to look at myself. Wow. Sorry, guys.
Like I said earlier, I didn't brush my hair.
Whoa.
I'm just not in the mood. I don't mean like that. I'm just in my
I
own
did
mood.
all that.
And here's another question I have. Do you guys think that like mainstream media and like the internet like triggers you more? Like all the horrible news and all this stuff and the fact that it's always in your damn face. Does that affect anybody?
That's a good question.
It's one thing I kind of wonder.
And I wonder if it does me. I don't think it does. Because actually, you guys are more therapy to me than anything. I just think you're so sweet. Everybody I've ever met on here has been nice. I've never met anybody that has treated me illy on here at all, except for one person. Won't name that person. I'm over that, but I'm not really over it because it really kind of affected me. But I don't go around that. I don't have to deal. I just learned to separate myself from that. And I'm cordial. So, but they say, okay, you two bounce off each other. Yeah, we do bounce off each other. And literally, she could bounce off me because I'm a big girl. Oh, guys, look. Did you see that? Ta-da, ta-da. Well, I'm not trying to show my boobs. Don't get funky here. I'll straighten it out. It says, Linda for president. You betcha. I like it in blue. So, there you go. in blue.
Yeah.
I just got it. I'm getting my nice.
Mary, we get along very well. If you one day I'm gonna get Wayne down here. Maybe I can get him down here after we're done with this, and we can stop and restart. And you can just watch Linda and Wayne, my
That's
husband.
my brother.
These two are separated at birth.
I
They're
love him.
funny as hell, and like you talk about bouncing off each other. I'd just be
She just cracks up.
those two. It's terrible.
She just cracks up. Tonight he comes down, he goes like this, and I'm going like this. He goes, I can't see you. I go, I can't either, brother. Where are you? Because that's what I do. I always go like this to him. Like I'm trying to see him, because I just feel like he's in the next room and I got to really go see him. Yeah, he's pretty cool. We do bounce off each other. I think Denise has been very good for Linda. I really do. Because I've been a changed person since I met her, and I appreciate her very much. I couldn't do without her. That's honest God truth. So there you have it. It's like my bestie friend. Lives in another state, but I love her. So yeah, she does. She listens to me. She listens to me cuss like a sailor and bitch about stuff so stupid. She just goes, what the hell? And that's what I need, and that's good. So y'all need to find a buddy. You're all my buddies. You can talk to any. I just think it's great that this is my therapy. Denise is my therapy. We help each other. We kind of encourage each other. And that's what another thing everybody can do is find somebody, or let somebody find you if you're shy and you're a loner, or, like Catnip, I think is really, really shy. I think you're very shy, aren't you, Catnip? You're just so cute. Why don't you be on my show? We could talk about art and whatnot, whatever. But, thank you. Aw, we're happy you too. And I'm glad you did finally speak up.
There's ways to be like, stay away from your trigger, like prevent your triggers from happening. So say you're afraid of heights, keep your feet on the damn ground. But then, the next thing is to like desensitize yourself to where, every day you go up a couple floors higher, every time, to where eventually you're like, okay, I can make it to the top floor. And then you're looking out the window of the skyscraper. It's no big deal.
Never. That's something I'll never get over. I'm scared to death of heights. But I'll fly in a plane. I'll fly in a helicopter, but I will not.
I could do without damn spiders, and we live in the woods.
Oh yeah, Perry.
Spiders, and I swear to God, those son of a bitches could eat mice for dinner. They're so huge.
I told you what I had my
closet. Oh my God, I can't stand it. The other day I was doing something in the front of the house, and one of them son of a bitches come popping out of the racks. I'm like, that's it. I'm going in. I'm done. I'm out.
Yeah, because in Florida, when I lived in Florida, I had one in my closet, and I am not lying to you one single bit when I say that sucker was bigger than this, bigger than my hand, and my hand is big. Okay, it might look small to y'all there, but I'm a big person, and it's big. And I want to tell you something right now. I was like, that thing better pay me rent, and because it could eat my steak off my table. Get it out of here. It should be paying me rent because it could have ate the steak off my plate. I'm not lying. And that freaked me out, but I'm not that scared of it. Now, roaches, Perry. Oh, yeah. In Florida, you see palmetto bugs or whatever the hell fancy name they want to give them. They're flying cockroaches that big or get the hell out of town. No way. I will be making a dust storm with my feet away. Totally a
it takes me a minute to warm up to people. I gotta like feel you out.
I think someone
totally
they would laugh, but pretty.
Like I don't
I'm that way too, though, Kat.
23 years. It's been a hot minute. Whatever relationships I form, I tend to not go outside of them. I like my bubble. Like the friends that I have are friends that I worked with at Six Flags when I was 15. Again, I'm 42. So, like my same, I don't know.
Oh, Mary, I'm so sorry. Very sorry, Mary. Oh, her friend died.
I am so sorry to hear that.
Oh, that's very sad. And it's hard to, like, my mother lost her best friend. Well, not her very, very best friend, but the one that she did something with all the time. And my mom kind of now is in the house, doesn't really get out. So please don't allow yourself. And I understand about a 4-year-old relationship. Me and Wanda, 36 years we've been friends, and it shows. And if she died, I would be devastated. It does, but I would be so devastated. And I'm so sorry for your loss. You never could replace somebody, but please try to find another friend that you can connect to. Don't let your world get small. That's one thing that'll just bring more in. Right. Right. But it is hard to share yourself with people. I'm a very, well, it looks like I'm an open book, and I kind of really am an open book, but yet I'm very shy at who I reach out to. Let's put it that way. I might reach out to you and say hi, but ask Denise, I stalked her ass. It's like, I kind of did. I was like, what's the matter with you? How are you? Why aren't you here? Da, 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 and this and that. And I just wouldn't leave her alone because I knew she would be my friend. She's going to be my friend.
We have a high in the kitchen sink, and it flooded the basement. So I wasn't on YouTube. I wasn't in this. I was gone because you own a home. You can't call the landlord because you are. So I was gone for a couple of weeks. And oh my God, my phone was blown up between Linda and Allie. Where are you? Are you okay? What's going on? Are you done yet? When will you be back? I need to talk to you. I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't know. What you doing? I'm like, oh my God.
It wasn't that important.
I'm trying to clean the basement.
Yeah. So if you probably this would be a real good way to know that I'm dealing with something, is I really kind of just I ghost myself from social media. And I bet a lot of you do too, because I'll see you a lot, and then all of a sudden I'll see you kind of off, so maybe that's another thing people do. I would like, I'm giving homework if you're all going to be into this. I think that on Sunday, just a couple things that the most anxiety you had, I just want to know what you did. What did you do to get over it that day? Because for me today, this is really brought me down. You can kind of tell I'm getting a little bit less and a little bit more making sense. So this has been therapy for me, to talk to somebody, to talk to you all, and just describe what I'm going through. So if that works for everybody, that's great. But I don't think it does. I mean, some people want to lay down, some people want to walk away. So I don't know what people do. I kind of am very interested to find out. Took a Xanax. Well, I don't have pills.
Hello, Paul.
Hello to you too. Hi, Paul. How you doing, Paul? Oh, Paul, you just missed me being stupid. How you do, Paul? Hey, Paul, look. And not. Yeah, there you go. You betcha. I have to pull that out because I don't want people to think I'm trying to let them look at my chest,
Hey, that night you announced your candidacy, we got a few boob shots, so it's okay.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, glad I could help you.
Why the hell do you think you were nominated?
Yeah, right. That's what I said. Listen to this. I wear this in my I don't know if you want to call him my son. Oh, anyway, my granddaughter's father. Let's just put it that way. He goes, because he takes me home tonight, and I go, did you notice my shirt? And he goes, oh, wow, that's cool. Really? And I'm like, yeah, the YouTube world nominated me for 2020. He goes, oh, that's an honor.
Right?
He was bullshitting me. He was
on the ballot. Just
he was giving me shit.
Seen that? I'm linking this. You guys need to look this up. This kid is hilarious, and actually,
that's okay if you fell asleep, Paul. I'm sure you needed the sleep, honestly. And how are you feeling, A1? I want to make sure you're doing okay. I'm checking on you. And Perry's lucky gets to take Xanax, and you're totally trying. We'll try that again. Totally trying to ghost yourself. Okay, still talking. She's listening.
Yeah, wait, 15 minutes, Gavin, okay? What did I tell you? Every gosh damn time.
He wants to be a star. You still have a cold? I'm very sorry, honey. Well, I hope you feel
Um,
better. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Yes, Paul's the wonderful guy. You're just a wonderful guy, Paul. We love you. It made you a bed of nerves, Mary, I'm sure. And how long ago was that, Mary? Was that a long time ago? Or did that
she
just
said,
recently happen to you? Oh, I'm very sorry. Oh yeah, she did. She said like 2 months ago. I'm very sorry. That is so sad. Are you seeing? Do you have some friends you can talk to so you're not so nervous or whatever? That's so sad. Colds in the summer are bad. Yes, they are. How's the voice? And really, Awen, how's your voice? Your throat, your voice. Everybody wants to know how your voice. Forget about how your head feels. We just
That's the
got your
problem.
voice. Snoop Dogg, damn nuts.
This kid ran for
No, it's that
president
guy.
and like was actually on TV and like, oh my god, it's so funny. Yeah, look it up. Look at that,
It's
and
not
then
that.
look up some of the media things because there's actually pictures of him like on mainstream media.
Oh.
Terrible.
Well, Mary, you
No,
got new friends here on the internet because I'm your friend. I have made friends with on her. I don't want new ones. Oh.
well, you're not going to replace her. You're just going to make different ones.
I don't blame her for being concerned about her voice. She's got that voice that'll put you to sleep or really make you listen. You know what I'm saying? Just it is a broadcasting voice. Well, I could do that too. Not really. I wish I had that kind of voice.
Very white. Oh,
Yeah. How low can you go? I can go pretty low. Sound like a dude.
so does anybody else
Yeah,
have
I do too. Like,
anything related?
yeah. Oh my God, that's very low, isn't it? Actually, I'll tell you later. But no, yeah. Denise knows.
So weird.
My voice is yeah. LOL, kinda. No, it's Linda. Kinda. No, yeah. I can. My voice is very much lower than what I talk right now. I make my voice this way. Otherwise, it would be like this. It would be this low. I don't like it like this. I like to talk up. So I use my diaphragm. It's because of an experience I had when I was quite young that really hurt my voice. So, yeah, we don't talk about that. It's another time. There's a lot going on with me. I couldn't tell no bedtime stories. I could tell you a nightmare or two. Your voice is low too. Yeah, I don't like it. It makes I mean when sometimes when you're alone. Well, when I was raising my kids and I was alone, I'd answer the phone, hello, because I just wake up in the morning, right? So that's cool. It's my normal voice. Is your wife around? No, and don't call her. You know what I mean? So you sound like a chipmunk. Oh gosh, that's funny.
That's funny. Perry talks so sweet.
Chipmunk. Oh, I heard Perry in the. Yes, I did. She's Southern. She got herself a draw, y'all. I love Southern. I love it. I do. I love her Southern voice. It just is. I like the way they talk. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Sir. Yes. Yep, y'all.
Yeah.
I do. I love a Southern voice. Thyroid problems. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I have a man's voice too. You do have a twang. It is a cute voice. I've heard it. I know. I also heard T1's voice, but I don't think I'll ever hear that again. But I liked it. I loved your T1's voice. He's got a lot to say. You don't know who T1 is. He's a funny man over there in MAM. Cozy Heads. He's funnier than heck. He'll kill you. But anyway, so we all have an assignment for your personal or for our viewing pleasure. No, or for if you'd like to share. But try to keep track for the next few days. Huh? What? What? I
Nothing,
can't
my
see the
friend.
chat. I'm trying to read it. Your what? Your what hurts?
Talking about. Oh Lord, Linda's lost it.
I don't know what the hell we're talking about. You lost me. I'm confused. Did I do something wrong? Am I behind in the time? What's that going on? Shit show number 2. Here we go.
Pleasure. Like, I don't know what happened after that.
No, that's why I changed it up real quick. Sorry. Just so sorry. Hey, take me seriously now. Okay. So write down for the next 3 days what happens if you're, hey, I hope you don't get any anxiety. I wish no anxiety on any of you, but I'm sure that's just kind of a dream. Because I know it is for me. But anyway, and we'll see what triggers are different or the same, or what triggers go to what kind of anxieties, because there's just so many. Let's just try to figure them out. What do you say there, boss lady?
Works for me.
Okay, so Sunday. What are we talking about on Sunday? This?
Yep.
What I just said.
Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and compare our own triggers and kind of see like what pay attention to ourselves really over the next couple days, especially going into the weekend. Means family will be home and it's a holiday weekend. So
yeah, lots going to be going on. I'm sure that a lot of people will be anxious. A lot of things will be happening. So yeah, if we could just keep it together, and then what does this say? Thank you, Barry. I love your accent.
Oh, I would love that, Kat. Anybody that wants to come on and talk, by all means, do.
Yes. By the end of this 101 Dummies with us, a nice way to put it, I bet you we'll get John here. I'll bet you'll find a way that you can work that and come on here. Because you don't have to show your face. You just don't. All you got to do is, when you don't want to show your face, is just click that little button right down there. I can't even find it right here like this. It goes bye-bye. See? Whoop, can't see me, but you can hear me. So we could definitely do that if you like. Because if you chitty chat and you got something to say, we want to get you on here for sure. We're kind of that way. We're nosy, and yet we want to help. No.
My biggest takeaway from anything I've ever done was always in like the group therapy with other people. I always that was always the most beneficial to me. So I would just like to open the floor up to anybody that wants to use it.
Yep. It is. Talking like this does help, because now I might sound like I'm cuckoo, because I really am, but I don't feel anxious anymore. And actually, my headache is really gone. I only have just a slight little bit of a headache on this side now. And that's a big thing for me, because headaches are so debilitating. They just knock me right out. And I know it's stress. So, thank you guys for helping me. And I hope that talking will help you. I can't wait to hear talking neither. I love people talking. But anyway, so Denise, you have anything to add?
I don't think so.
Anybody else have anything?
And then we will meet again Sunday night.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
We'll take it from there. So if that sounds good to everyone.
Botox. I'm going to get some Botox, guys.
Well, I'm glad I helped you, and I'm glad you could laugh, Mary. I'm glad I helped you.
Yes, Mary. I'm so sorry.
Thanks everyone for hanging out with us. Sorry again about the guys. I had a feeling it was going to be a day, and it was, but we survived, and here we are. We made it through.
Yep. Sunday, 8 o'clock.
We'll see you guys around YouTube town, and then we will see you on Sunday night here at 8 o'clock.
And If you have anything further you'd like to add, leave it in the comments. Question, something you want to know about this specifically, make sure you leave it in the comments. And I think that you still got the links, right, for the book and whatnot and everything, and the other one. So make sure you use them. Use them. And bye. Love you. Thank you, guys. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, everyone. I'm so glad everybody's participating. We'll see you guys around town and on Sunday. Bye.
Bye.